Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
What's going on, man? That's right, folks. It's another edition of The Go Show, episode 188 for all the folks that are keeping track of The Go Show broadcast. And I'd like to remind everybody to please spread this show around the internet and throughout the world. And let everybody you know, let them all know that The Go Show is live and in effect. Episode 188. I know we've been gone for some time. We're going to go ahead and enlighten people why that was. By the way, donos or pause. And guess what? COVID-19 is unraveling right before our eyes. The whole COVID-19 nonsense is finally starting to unravel. Once again, donos are paused. And by the way, we have a lot of backed up donos we got to do on this episode 188. Make sure to spread this show around the internet and throughout the world, baby. Donos are paused, at least for the first couple of hours. You're damn right. Woo! I'm excited, baby. I'm excited. All right, go ahead. Take out the damn music, engineer. Take out the music. Anyway, folks, thank you all very much for tuning in with me. I want to say my extended apologies for all the folks that were out there expecting me to do a broadcast this last Thursday and Saturday. Let me explain what's happening here in my personal life, okay? I am actually in the process of selling a property. All right, and unfortunately, it's going to take a little time away from my show. I don't know if you know this, but about a little over a year and a half ago, yours truly moved to San Antonio, Texas. Well, actually, I moved to San Antonio, Texas some time ago. I purchased a property in San Antonio, Texas, a year and a half or so ago, and as a result, this property had 2 houses on it. And I have since surveyed one of the properties and made it its own individual property, which is the current house that I'm in right now. We are in the process of selling this son of a bitch, and I could potentially clear $175,000 cash once everything's said and done with this house. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to move whatever I have left in this particular house into the new one, or I shouldn't say the new one, but the other property, the other house on the property. And what I'm planning to do on that one is I'm planning to go ahead and do a couple of things upgrading wise and put this one up for sale here in the next couple of months because the real estate market is hot. And if I sell both of these properties, folks, I want to be honest with you, I stand to make somewhere in the range of $300,000+. I'm talking profit. I'm not talking just sales. I'm talking profit. So unfortunately, that has me a little bit away from the show. I may not even be able to do a show this Saturday because we are closing this weekend. We are closing on the deal in this one for this weekend. And I'm telling you right now, I'm really excited about it. I want to extend my sincerest apologies to everybody who's expecting a show out here, but yours truly is a capitalist. And as a result, I got to do my thing when it comes to capitalism. So my apologies out there. I may not do a Saturday night troll show again this Saturday. We're closing this weekend. I will do a show this Thursday. And maybe we'll do what we traditionally do on the Saturday Night Troll Show on this Thursday show and dedicate like 3 or 4 hours to internet tomfoolery and get to the broadcast. So it is what it is. I'm looking forward to it, folks. And by the way, for the past 3 or 4 properties that yours truly has owned, all I have done is lived in them for a little over, like sometimes I think at the most, 3 years. All right, the most I've lived in them for 3 years and have profited every time I've purchased a piece of property. So that's what I'm going to be doing here once the other property is sold. I'm looking for the best real estate deal so that I can live in the son of a bitch for a year and a half, 2 years, and then profit for another 100, 200,000. You know what I mean? So anyway, with that being said, let me get to these diamonds that are being donated. AK Talk with 3 diamonds, dude. Cheers to you. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Kumi Sanders said, I was hoping your trailer got destroyed by Laura. We didn't even get touched by Laura, you fucking idiot. That goes to show you how much you pay attention to the goddamn weather, you idiot. C. Kyle 1488, welcome back. Hambone drinks are on me. I wish they were, dude. C. Kyle 1488 dropped another diamond. Free Kyle. I think you're talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. As a matter of fact, we watched that shooting live on this broadcast on Tuesday, and we'll talk about that and a bunch of other things here in the next hour or so. Kamunga Strikes drops a diamond. What up? What's up to Kamunga Strikes, dude? Cheers to you. Thank you very much for listening, and thank you for everything that you do to the show. Vorhid Merchant dropped a diamond. Did Californians buy the murder house? I don't know. I want to be honest with you. That's the thing, that I got a real estate agent doing all this wheeling and dealing. And that's the beautiful part about having a real estate agent, is you don't have to fucking deal with the fucking buyers, or you don't have to know who these people are, etc. Kamunga Strikes with another diamond, man. Cheers to you, Kamunga Strikes. Thank you very much. And we've got Poopter with a diamond. I'm not going to say that. You're trying to make me say something that I'm not supposed to say. How dare you, Poopter? How dare you? Anyway, C. Kyle 1488 dropped another diamond. I got the Portland shooters docs. Well, what good is that going to do at this point? You know what I mean? It's sad, but what good is that going to do? All right, you take one out. There's millions of these uneducated pieces of virtue signaling pricks that are now out here thinking that they're virtuous, committing acts of riots, looting, and violence, thinking that they're justified in the name of social or racial justice. So it really doesn't matter, all right? Anyway, with that being said, folks, we got a lot of things to talk about, all right? First thing I want to talk about is COVID-19. And I know that I've beaten this with a dead horse here. I know that I've talked about COVID-19. I have suggested that this damn thing may be a complete lie. And if it is something to be worried about, it is not something that caused or should have caused a shutdown of not just the American economy, but putting innocent people into prisoners in their own homes, like they're political prisoners, etc. Well, anyway, the reason I want to talk about this is because the CDC has put out new numbers and has now alluded to the fact, and is telling the truth, that only 6% of the COVID-listed deaths were actually COVID-only related, okay? So 6% of the deaths that are being reported by the fake news media, only 6% of them are only COVID-only deaths. 6%. All right? Now, the other 94% were people that had 2.6 or more health-related issues like heart disease, diabetes, respiratory disease, cancers, etc. Okay? And now you've got the fake news media trying to claim that the statistic that the CDC put out is fake. This is not fake, folks, all right? This is not fake. Put the PC shot on, all right, because we're going to talk about this, all right? Once again, CDC, 6% of U.S. COVID-19 deaths list COVID-19 as only cause of death. Okay? Now, this is a very small blog written by a newspaper out of Delaware, but I want to tell you that it just gives you the straight dope, all right? The Centers of Disease Control, the CDC, this week released a report that shows the types of health conditions and contributing causes mentioned in conjunction with the deaths involving coronavirus disease 2019. All right, in the latest update, the CDC pointed out that only 6% of deaths related to COVID-19 listed COVID-19 as the only cause of death. Okay? The vast majority of patients were listed as COVID-19 related deaths also suffered from serious health conditions. And here is the graphic showing what it says on the CDC itself. It says right here, 6% of the deaths, COVID-19 was the only cause. Only 6%. Now, you've got fake news media coming out here and saying, now that's fake news. You don't understand, okay? It doesn't mean that only 6% of the deaths were only COVID-19. Yes, it does, you dumb fake news shitheads. All right, take a look at this. For the deaths with conditions or causes in addition to COVID-19, on average, there were 2.6 additional conditions or causes per death. Now, what have I been saying all this time? I know that I'm going to say this again, and some of you are going to be like, we already know, Ghost. Meh, meh, meh. Well, I have told you, folks, all right, that they have given guidance. The CDC has given guidance to practitioners to basically list any kind of visible COVID-19 symptoms on someone who dies as COVID-19. And here it is again. I hate to keep beating a dead horse. Put the PC shot on. Here it is, all right? Vital statistics reporting guidance. Remember, I keep telling you, I keep showing you this document. And all you've got to do, and this is once again cdc.gov website, as you can see, okay, go down to the conclusion, and this is what I've been repeating over and over and over again, okay? And accurate. Look, just read this shit all the way down to here, okay? All the way down to here. It says an accurate count of the number of deaths due to COVID-19 infection, which depends in part on proper death certification, is critical to ongoing public health surveillance and response. When a death is due to COVID-19, it is likely the UCOD or other condition, and thus it should be reported on the lowest line used in Part 1 of the death certificate. Ideally, testing for COVID-19 should be conducted, but it's acceptable to report a COVID-19 on a death certificate without this confirmation if circumstances are compelling within a reasonable degree of certainty. All right? So as I stated, folks, I have been showing you this document for months that the CDC is advising people to list deaths on the lowest line of the death certificate, COVID-19, based upon a physician or a practitioner's visual symptoms of a patient. It even says that you don't even have to goddamn test these people to list COVID-19 on the death certificate. Now, once again, we go back to this particular new information that has been put out by the CDC, that only 6% of the deaths that have been reported are COVID-19 cause only. Only. All right, and it's as simple as that. Now, I don't understand why everyone out there that, I don't know, y'all called me a tinfoil hat, you called me a moron, you called me a idiot, whatever the case might be, you're the fool, you morons. I knew this was a fucking hoax from the fucking word go. I even put out a couple of articles on Ghost.Report talking about how the face mask is a bunch of bullshit. All right, and this whole COVID-19 death is a bunch of bullshit. You know what's killing people, right, folks? You know what's killing people as people go into the goddamn hospital. It's the ventilators. It's the goddamn ventilators that are killing people. They knew this since April. I mean, I hate to keep beating up a dead horse here, but once again, 80%, here it is, once again, Business Insider, and there's a bunch of other goddamn publications, you can look this up as well. 80% of NYC's coronavirus patients who are put on ventilators ultimately die. And some doctors are trying to stop using them. When was this written? April 9th, 2020. The peak of when this whole COVID-19 shit was supposedly being infected across this country. That is what's been killing people, folks. I've been saying it for fucking months. And of course, everybody out here has been sitting here trying to make me out to be some kind of tinfoil hat moron. I mean, do you understand? They've been knowing ventilators kill people for a long period of time. Put the PC shot on again. I hate to keep reiterating this, all right? Is ventilator-associated pneumonia an independent risk factor for death? And this was a publication, a study put out by the Society of Anesthesiologists in their magazine right here, April 2001. All right, this whole shit is a bunch of crap, and it's all starting to unravel now. It's all starting to unravel. Everybody's starting to recognize that this is all fake. This is crap. All right? Even the politicians. I mean, the leftists, especially the Democrats, have used COVID-19 as a necessary means to assert their totalitarian rules on a municipal and state level. All right? I mean, take a look at this video. Did y'all see this today, folks? Here is the Speaker of the House, all right, disobeying her own orders in her district in San Francisco, attending a salon to get a, quote, blowout for her hair, and yet no one in San Francisco can go and open up their salon or even go to a salon, etc. Put the PC shot on. Here it is. Here's Nancy Plastic Face Pelosi in security cam footage coming out. Look at this old bag. Oh, thank you for giving me a little bit of a shampoo. I want to go ahead and get a blowout on my hair so I can go in front of the American people whenever I'm doing a press conference and completely lie to them. Here it is right here. Nancy Pelosi. That's fucking her right there. And this footage was actually released by the owner of this establishment. And basically, she put this out claiming that this is a slap in the face. This is a slap in the... This is the Speaker of the House. She's got no mask on. Look at that. She had no worries in the world. This is a 70-something-year-old hag. All right? No worries in the world about corona. Put it back. Put it back. Look at this. Look at this. No worries in the world about coronavirus. All right, of course, the employees are putting masks on because they don't know if this broad is going to assert these municipal totalitarian rules on them. They don't know if this stupid, disgusting, bureaucratic Democrat piece of fucking anti-American trash is going to take them out of business or whatever. But this is it right here, folks. Look at this. Everybody knows this is all a bunch of crap. The people that are in charge know, but this is Nancy Pelosi. All right, this video footage was released today of her in a salon, which nobody in San Francisco can open or even go to a salon, and this bitch is getting a blowout. All right? I mean, Jesus Christ. I could get this shit out. Get that stupid plastic face Pelosi out of here. I mean, do you all understand what I'm saying? The COVID-19 hoax is now starting to unravel, and it's not just here in America. It is not just here in America. As a matter of fact, I think people need to look up something called Golfgate, which is currently going on in Europe right now. All right? I don't know. Let me explain to you what it is for all you folks that don't know. The European Union trade chief, amongst a whole array of other politicians, met in Ireland at some golf club and attended a dinner with no COVID precautions, no checking of temperatures, no masks, nothing, completely breaking the rules that the EU has asserted on its member nation states. All right? This has been such a scandal in the European Union that the EU trade chief, Phil Hogan, had to resign. Had to resign because this was a blatant abuse of authority. I mean, how convenient that these people that are setting these totalitarian rules on citizens because of COVID-19 refuse to even oblige their own fucking rules. All right? I mean, it is fucking disgusting, and I can't believe that this is where COVID is taking us. All right? It's good to see that it's affecting the EU bureaucrats and that this Phil Hogan, which was touted as potentially becoming the commissioner, I mean, this guy has now ruined his stupid, dumb, fucking bureaucratic globalist career because he didn't obey the rules that his stupid fucking globalist European Union organization was touting. I mean, I can't believe this, man. So, I mean, is the same thing going to happen? Is the same thing going to happen to Nancy Pelosi that happened to Phil Hogan, the EU trade chief? Are the Democrats going to demand that she step down as Speaker of the House and they put in somebody else because this bitch did not obey the goddamn fucking totalitarian rules that is implemented on the citizens of San Francisco? Once again, I want to show you all this. While most businesses in San Francisco are closed, specifically salons, once again, here's security footage that was released by the owner itself of this salon because the owner called it a slap in the face that they had to open up because plastic face Pelosi needed a blowout for her hair. Look at this. Look at this. The rules don't apply to these damn Democrats. Look at this stupid, disgusting plastic face hag. She should be removed from the Speaker of the House by her own goddamn party for being so hypocritical. But are the Democrats going to act? Absolutely not, because it seems to me, and it seems to them as well, they know that the followers of the Democratic Party are a bunch of fucking idiots, and they're short fucking minded, and they're probably going to forget about this by tomorrow. All right? That's what they do. That's what the Democrats do. They take advantage of the ignorance. They take advantage of the goddamn fucking pathetic, uneducated population that consists of their electorate. All right, that's what they do, and they're going to continue to do it. They're going to continue to do it until the people start fucking saying that's enough. And by the way, I want to be honest with you. I want to be completely honest. I think that now, as time goes by, especially after the Republican convention, I think that Trump is going to win hands down. He's going to win hands down. And the reason I say this is because you take a look at this Democratic ticket. You take a look at the fact that they are not necessarily saying anything about the violence that is plaguing their Democratic cities and states. All right, as a matter of fact, they're championing it. If that's, if you want to describe what they're doing, they're championing this goddamn crap. And by the way, they're saying Black Lives Matter. They're trying to pander to minorities. Meanwhile, this ticket, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, have put more black people in prison than the damn Southern Confederacy pre-antebellum. I mean, lest we forget that it was Joe Biden himself who constructed the 1994 crime bill that put a generation into prison. All right, y'all remember super predators, fucking Hillary Clinton, 1996, touting the 1994 crime bill during her husband's re-election for presidency? Do you understand what I'm saying? This guy wrote the bill. I mean, if y'all don't believe me, I have to show documentation because a lot of you idiots don't do shit besides fan your nuts to cartoons and obsess over goddamn video games. All right, but here it is right here. Put the fucking PC shot on so these morons can read it. Here it is. Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act, 1994. All right, and the creator of this, all right, the guy who wrote it right here. Take a look at this. Senator Joe Biden. Senator Joe Biden drafted the Senate version of the legislation in cooperation with the National Association of Police Organizations. And now you've got Joe Biden trying to claim that he wants to defund the police. He's siding with these fucking leftists that are out here against law enforcement when this stupid, dumb son of a bitch worked with the National Association of Police Organizations to write this crime bill. And as this crime bill was brought into law, okay, you had Kamala Harris use this crime bill to put in as many minorities into prison as she was a district attorney of San Francisco. And let's be honest, I wonder why her fucking the black mayor of San Francisco at the time, Willie Brown, just so that she can get her district attorney position. I wonder why that hasn't come up in this whole presidential campaign as it relates to Kamala Harris. But I'm digressing. Aside from her prosecuting all kinds of minorities as a district attorney of San Francisco, she went on to become the Attorney General of California and prosecuted even more on a state level. I find it funny. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and watch this because, I mean, this is just utterly disgusting. This is utterly disgusting, but it needs to be repeated. It needs to be shoved in the faces of fucking imbeciles who are blindly following this stupid, dumb fucking Democratic ticket. All right? Give me a fucking break here. What do we have? Let me look for this because y'all need to see this. This was Kamala Harris when she was at the Breakfast Club. Okay, she was at the Breakfast Club. And if you don't know what the Breakfast Club is, it's a fucking black talk show that goes on in the mornings, and you know, it's I don't understand how these people are talk show hosts. All right, I have no idea why these people are talk show hosts, but you know, your guess is as good as mine. But anyway, she's at this stupid, ridiculous, the stupid show called the goddamn Breakfast Club, and she's asked whether or not she smokes pot. Okay, now take a listen to this. Put the PC shot on. All right. Put the PC shot on.
She admitted that she smoked pot when they asked her if she was pro-legalizing marijuana. She said, of course I smoked marijuana. Half my family's from Jamaica. Are you kidding me? Well, her own father had a problem with that. But listen to what she said on The Breakfast Club.
They say you oppose legalizing weed.
That's not true.
I know.
and look, I joke about it, half joking. Half my family's from Jamaica. Are you kidding me?
You ever smoked?
I have.
I have.
And
And meanwhile, this stupid cunt prosecuted almost 2,000 cases to the extent of the law in relation to marijuana charges. Can you believe this shit? I mean, can you believe this shit? I guarantee you the people that were prosecuted by Kamala Harris, the people that were put in prison and in jail by Joe Biden and his crime bill, they're not going to come out and vote for these people. And on top of which, her father, all right, her father, which doesn't like Kamala, by the way, her father is not a fan. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and play the rest of this report. Listen to this.
I inhaled. I did inhale.
Okay.
It's really hysterical for the former attorney general of that state to talk about doing something illegal, laughing about it, giggling about it, and trying to get some traction for it. Among the people that were upset by it, her dad, Donald Harris, from Jamaica, an economics professor at Stanford University, says this: "My dear departed grandmothers, as well as my deceased parents, must be turning in their grave right now to see their family's name, reputation, and proud Jamaican identity being connected in any way, jokingly or not, with the fraudulent stereotype of pot-smoking, joy-seeking, and in pursuit of identity politics."
Boom,
Man,
look at that.
what
That
a
was her
blast.
own fucking father right there saying that. But let's just take her father a little bit into consideration. If you noticed, if you saw the picture of the father, Donald Harris, he didn't look very black himself, all right? Now, lest we forget that we've got Kamala Harris playing identity politics, claiming that she's black. Her father, Donald Harris, is but half black. As a matter of fact, folks, and this is very, very interesting, you know, we have nowadays people that are of the leftist persuasion trying to hold people accountable, all right, because their ancestors happen to have been slave owners, etc. Meanwhile, her father, I'm talking Kamala Harris's father, Donald Harris, goes back in Jamaican history, and he is actually his grandmother is Miss Christy Brown, all right, descendant of Hamilton Brown, who is on record as plantation and slave owner and the founder of Brownstown, Jamaica. Brownstown, Jamaica. Now, why hasn't this virtuous, racially fucking sensitive media, how come we haven't heard anything about this? How come we've never heard about the slave-owning lineage of Kamala Harris? I mean, this makes no sense. Because remember, Kamala Harris is now trying to claim that she's black. And the black that she's claiming is from her dad's side. Her father is only half black. All right? He's descendant of Hamilton Brown, who is was a plantation owner from Jamaica, and founded Brownstown, Jamaica, which still exists to this day. How come we don't hear this about Kamala Harris and her slave-owning lineage, since we're in this politically correct, racial justice-filled bullshit that we are saying? I mean, give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break. And then you've got her mother, who was a full-fledged Indian. All right? So, okay, let me get this straight, all right? Kamala Harris is trying to claim she's black. Her father is half black, half white, descended from Jamaica. And her mother is a full-blooded, dot-on-the-head fucking Indian. Now, how in the hell can Kamala Harris culturally appropriate the black race when she's barely 25% black if you take her lineage going back to her mother or father? I mean, this is ridiculous. This is utterly ridiculous, and this is why, in my opinion, the progressives are not going to show up to the polls. All right? The progressives are not going to show up to the polls for this. All right? Because both Joe Biden and Kamala Harris represent law enforcement. And their history, they can't fucking erase their history for that. Kamala Harris being a prosecutor and attorney general, Joe Biden writing and constructing the crime bill of 1994, they can't do it. And moreover, black folks aren't going to come out either, okay? Black people are not going to come out. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you saw, but blacks are actually starting to gravitate towards Donald Trump. And the reason they're starting to gravitate towards Donald Trump is because of the crime reform bill that let out millions of nonviolent offenders across the country that was signed into law by President Donald Trump. The opportunity zones that gave tax incentives to people who invest in high-risk areas that are dominated by minorities, etc. The lowest unemployment in American history for blacks, Latins, Asians. I mean, this is why you're starting to see more black folks gravitate towards Trump. Because most black folks, with the exception of, these ignorant sons of bitches that are protesting with these soy boy Antifa assholes, at least that's what the media wants you to believe that they're protesting. They're actually committing riots, looting, and acts of violence. Okay? These folks are just complete fucking idiots. All right? These people are complete fucking idiots. And you know something? You've got corporate America pandering to this shit. I recently saw a commercial promoting Black Lives Matter. I don't know if it was a national ad council. I don't know what kind of advertisement it was. But when promoting Black Lives Matter, they were showing some kind of a small business that was ran by a black family. And I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, why is a Black Lives Matter commercial promoting a black-owned business when supposedly, according to all these rioters, looters, and violent actors that are out here on the streets, there is no economic opportunity for blacks? There is no racial justice for blacks. Supposedly, according to these morons that are out here in the streets burning down buildings, according to them, there is no economic opportunity for blacks because America has systematic racism. Remember that? America is systematically racist. If that's the case, then how in the hell can you show a black-owned business if there's systematic racism? I mean, if there was systematic racism in this country, how in the blue hell can you sit here with a straight face and try to tell us that there's black-owned businesses? It is fucking pathetic. It is fucking pathetic, and I can't believe that there's this many people falling for this horse shit. All right, seriously. Anyway, folks, aside from the whole Kamala Harris, Joe Biden situation, I think, going back to COVID-19, we are starting to recognize that COVID-19 is not something that is going to affect the health, of the majority of American people, all right? On the contrary, according to the latest numbers put out by the CDC, only 6% of COVID deaths were attributed solely to COVID-19. Only 6% of the reported deaths were solely due to COVID-19. All the 94% of the other deaths had 2.5 cases of pre-existing conditions that this supposed COVID-19 shit exacerbated. All right, and unless we forget that the ventilators killed a lot of these people too. So what is happening now, you're starting to see people recognize that COVID-19 is a political weapon. It is a political weapon being used on the American people to take away their rights, to be totalitarian, to keep people in fear, to keep people divided. I mean, take a look at all the damn masked fights that we're seeing all across the country. And by the way, okay, you older people that are out here, it's mostly you old people that are bitching and moaning about other people wearing masks. Why don't you fuck off? All right, you old fucking pieces of shit. You all lived your life, and nobody accosted you to put a fucking mask on throughout your whole fucking life. And now that you're at your old age, all right, all of a sudden, the whole world, everybody around everybody in your community around your old ass has to oblige wearing a mask to save your old self? Give me a fucking break, dude. I'm sorry. I mean, let these young people live their fucking lives. All right, let these young people live their lives, for Christ's sake. I'm not trying to be somebody who's hating old people, all right, because I'm old myself, but I think it's a damn travesty when you've got fucking old people calling out young people, saying, you need to put your mask on, you little son of a bitch. You need to put your fucking mask on. Why don't you just let old people deal with whatever ailments they have to deal with themselves, keep it to themselves, and let young people live their fucking lives? If you old people have this much of a problem, if you're that much in fear, why don't you put your fucking mask on yourself, you dumb old fuck? All right? All you pos holes that are out there that are HIV positive and shit, why don't you keep the mask on and let everybody live their fucking lives? How about that shit? I'm sorry, dude. I feel bad for these young people out here that are being chastised by a bunch of old people to wear a fucking mask, which I know is a bunch of shit. The mask does nothing. All right? But because of, fucking the median age of COVID death is 78 years old, we've got to sit here and put masks on everybody from children to teenage adolescents to 20-somethings to 30s. Bullshit! All right? You old people take care of yourselves. Do not sit here and try to wave your finger at these young people trying to tell them how to live. I'm sorry, folks. And look, I know some people are out here saying, Ghost, what the hell are you shit? How can you say that? It's just a mask. Why don't you just wear it, Ghost? It's just a mask. Folks, I wrote an article about how face masks not only do they do absolutely nothing, they put you at risk. All right? They put you at risk for respiratory disease. All right? I mean, these are facts. I mean, there was a study done, which is never quoted, by the way, by any of these fucking leftists or fucking that piece of shit Fauci. None of them, all right? Put the PC shot on, all right? This was a study done by the University of New South Wales. And the reason they did this face mask or cloth face mask study is because in the third world, when you have healthcare practitioners giving healthcare to the third world, there's no N95 or surgical mask factory in that vicinity. So as a result, they have to wear these goddamn fucking cloth masks. And I mean, you can read this for yourself. This is ScienceDaily.com. All right, this is the study. And all you got to do is read this first paragraph right here. The widespread use of cloth masks by healthcare workers may actually put them at increased risk of respiratory illness and viral infections, and their global use should be discouraged, according to the University of South Wales study. All right? They should be discouraged. And this study was done in 2015. And now you've got the CDC, and now you've got old people and everybody saying that we got to wear these fucking masks, which are a bunch of fucking bullshit. All right, this is what's making you fuckers sick. It's making you more fucking sick. I mean, there's a study done for this shit. But you idiots keep wearing your masks, and then when you finally get fucking some respiratory illness, and it's an unbelievable viral load, because, I mean, what is a cloth mask going to do? It's not going to filter out anything. It's not going to do anything. You know what it's going to do? Every time you breathe in and breathe out, it's going to trap whatever is in the air that you're trying to prevent yourself from getting. It's going to trap it in the fibers of the cloth. And as you continue to breathe in and out, what's going to happen? You're going to increase the viral load, all right? You're going to increase the viral load in your system and get even more and more sick. That's why the study suggests that wearing these masks increase your likelihood to get a goddamn respiratory illness or virus. Unfucking believable. So once again, the COVID-19 is unraveling, and I'm glad to see it unraveling. I think now it is turning into something political as opposed to anything else. I think that the leftists are the ones that are putting on the masks and trying to assert the totalitarian rules, and they love COVID for this. They're loving COVID for this. But in my opinion, I want to be completely honest with you, I think this puts Trump a shoe-in to the White House for a second term, because aside from the contradictions being put out by Democrat governors and Democrat municipalities and mayors about COVID-19, I don't think people are going to forget the totalitarian rules that these Democrats implemented as it pertains to this COVID-19 nonsense. And now that you've got actual data coming out and the truth coming out by the CDC that only 6% of all reported COVID-19 deaths, only 6% of them were purely because of COVID-19. So I am glad that we are finally starting to see this fade away. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe this bullshit. COVID-19 is a bunch of crap, all right? COVID-19 is a bunch of crap. And you know something, folks? I watch a lot of IRL streamers, you know? I watch a lot of IRL streamers that are living out of vans and they're homeless and exposing themselves to very, you know, precarious people and going from city to city and, you know, not taking the 6 feet social distancing seriously and all this shit. None of these people have gotten sick. All right? I mean, some of these goddamn streamers literally hang out with bums on the street, literally go out and commiserate with whoever's hanging out, handshakes them, hugs them. I have not seen one fucking a COVID-19 infection. Not one. So that's all there is to it, man. I think it's all unraveling. I told you all. And by the way, if by some fucking cheat chance that Joe Biden is elected president, let me tell you something right now. Joe Biden is going to shut down the economy. He's already said it. He's already said that once he's elected, he's going to shut down the economy again. He's going to shut down this. He's going to shut down that. So we all have that to look forward to if Joe Biden is elected, which he isn't, dude. I'm betting money he isn't. He is not going, and I repeat this, he is not going to win the fucking election. The progressives are not going to show up. All right, they're still pissed that Bernie Sanders wasn't the nominee. They ain't showing up. The blacks aren't showing up because, dude, I mean, this is a pro-cop ticket if I've ever seen one in my life. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Come on, Maine. I hate to use fucking Joe Biden's latest statements, but come on, Maine is all I got to say to that. Anyway, it's good to hear. And I want to be honest with you. Once Trump wins the re-election, we're probably not going to hear from COVID again. We're probably not going to hear from COVID again. Anyway, let me go ahead and get to some of the markets, folks, because I know some people are asking, goes, what the hell's going on? I want to be honest. I think that the market is in a somewhat... I don't know what to say. They're smoking something, all right? They're absolutely smoking something. But either way, I think the big push on the increase in the stock market has to do with tech. I mean, back in March and April when we were in shutdown mode and we were being prisoners in our own homes, etc., I was telling everybody that you got to take a look at tech, that all these tech companies that are being used in communications with employees and employers and schools and students and, these, video conference technologies and these e-commerce technologies, I strongly advised everybody to take a look at that. And I think that's what's keeping the market up, if you want my personal opinion. But let's take a look at the markets right now, folks. Dow Jones Industrial. And by the way, I think that there's a little optimism in the Dow, considering that they have removed Exxon from the Dow Jones Industrial and have replaced it with, I believe, Apple or Amazon, one of them. And by the way, Apple is about to split 4-for-1, so that's a very interesting thing to look at. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial. It is up 215.61 points, a percentage increase of 0.76%. Closing out the Dow at 28,645.66 points for the Dow Jones Industrial, okay? We've got the S&P 500. It is also up 26.34 points, a percentage increase of 0.75% on the day, closing out the S&P at 3,526.65 points for the S&P 500. We've got the NASDAQ. It is also up, and bro, this is where all the tech stocks reside. And this is why we are now close to a 12,000 NASDAQ composite. Let's take a look. NASDAQ is up 164.21 points, a percentage increase 1.39% on the day for the entire NASDAQ index. I told you all this fucking April, dude, to take a look at tech. I mean, what this COVID-19 did to the economy is transition the economy from a brick-mortar business model in which people go out to get their products and services, etc., to now they are being dependent on tech. All right, DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Lyft, Uber, Amazon, Microsoft. AMD took a big fucking increase today. It was up about almost 10%, AMD, because it's not only eating the lunch in the processor department of Intel, it's also going to aim at graphics, all right, graphics cards. So take a look at that. I mean, there's major increases in the tech. Take a look for yourself. Find those fucking gems and profit, all right? Let's take a look. The NASDAQ composite is 11,939.67 points for the NASDAQ composite. Good God. And by the way, folks, we have seen a response by the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve now have a new stance on how they view inflation, meaning that they are probably going to keep the interest rates at the current levels, which are pretty low, for a indefinite amount of time. So what does that mean? That means that they're going to keep printing out dollars, which means that there's going to be more outstanding U.S. fiat currency notes, which are unfortunately going to lower the value of the dollar. But because the value of the dollar is being lowered, everything is going higher. Stocks are going higher. Commodities are going higher. Cryptocurrencies are going higher. Okay, so once again, if you And this is why I've been off, because I'm in the real estate market right now. I'm trying to sell a house. We are going to close this weekend. And the reason why real estate is up is because of these interest rates being so goddamn low. And moreover, folks, I do want to say that there is a flight going on from Democrat states, Democrat cities. You've got a lot of folks leaving. You've got a lot of folks leaving New York City, Los Angeles, San Francisco, places in New Jersey, anywhere where there is democratic totalitarianism, or wherever there is democratic lawlessness with these fucking riots and these looting and these violence. This is where you're seeing massive amounts of people leave, and this is what's increasing massively the real estate prices of certain cities in this country. So I'm taking advantage of that, and I hope that you guys take advantage of that as well, all right? Let's go ahead and get to energy, folks, okay? WTI sweet crude, which is the crude oil that is consumed by America, it is up 37 cents, a percentage increase of 0.87%, closing out WTI sweet crude, or current price for WTI sweet crude, $43.13 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. Brent crude oil is also up 39 cents. Brent crude is the oil that is consumed by the rest of the world. A percentage increase of 0.86%. Current price for Brent crude is $45.97 per barrel of Brent crude oil. We've got gasoline going up, gasoline futures going up 1.29%. Natural gas going down 0.12%, and heating oil is up 0.77%. Let's get to the metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals! Now, we've actually got some people in Wall Street, you know, some of these experts that are in the commodity sectors claiming that the gold run that we're seeing here, the massive increases that we saw in metals, is a little bit of a bubble. I mean, specifically in gold. And I don't know if I particularly agree with that. I think that gold has been over-speculated at this point. But if the Federal Reserve continues to print out money, then we're going to continue to see an increased metals prices, whether it's paired with gold, silver, platinum, whatever. So let's take a look right now. Since we have a massive increase in the stock market, we're going to see probably, and I'm looking at it right now, we are, a decrease in metals. Gold is down $11.80, a percentage decrease of 0.60%. Current price for gold is $1,967.10 per troy ounce of gold. We've got silver down today 36 cents, a percentage decrease of 1.27%, closing out silver at $28.28 per troy ounce of silver. Copper is down today 0.69%, and platinum is down 0.71%. Let's get to the agriculture, shall we, folks? And the reason I cover the agricultural commodities is because it gives people an idea on how much they're going to spend in the grocery store. So let's go over grains here. Grains, corn is up 0.21%. Wheat is down modestly 0.09%. Oats is down 0.36%. Rough rice is unchanged for the day. Soybean is down 0.52%. Soybean oil is down 0.27%. And canola is down 0.32%. Let's go ahead and get to the soft, shall we? Cocoa, which is the base for chocolate, it is up 0.45%. Coffee, hey, dude, don't talk to me unless I have my coffee, dude. Shut up, you fucking fruit bowl, fucking $12 fucking cup of coffee, Starbucks, son of a bitch. Anyway, coffee is up 1.82%, believe it or not. 1.82% on the day. We've got sugar. Sugar is down 0.47%. We've got orange juice down 1.41%, which is odd because it has been said that if you believe in this COVID-19 nonsense, high doses of vitamin C actually aids in the prevention of COVID-19. So, you know, OJ is pure vitamin C, so I don't understand why it's down, but, you know, people are idiots. Cotton is up 0.28%. Lumber is down today, 2.54%. Rubber is down 0.07%, and ethanol is down 1.06%. Let's get to the livestock, shall we? Live cattle is up 0.17%. Cattle feeder is up 0.02%. And goddamn, take a look at what we're witnessing in the lean hog sector. Every time it seems I look at lean hogs, it's going up at least 1 or 2% every day. Lean hogs is up 2.66% on the day. And that concludes the stock market portion of the broadcast here. Let's go ahead and get to cryptocurrency, right? Now, cryptocurrency is now seeing a move upward. There was a slight contraction in the market of cryptocurrency, and I hope some of you folks actually went out and grabbed up some of these cryptos, because now, once again, they're on the move on the plus side. The entire market cap right now of cryptocurrency is $387 billion. All right, now I'm only going to cover the cryptocurrencies that I believe are going to be around, that are the legit cryptos, in my personal opinion. Some people may find opportunities elsewhere, but this is why I cover the main cryptos, in my personal opinion. So let's go ahead and get to Bitcoin, the OG, what started it all off. BTC is the symbol. Current price for Bitcoin is $11,889.35 per Bitcoin, up 2.12% on the day. Now, Ethereum, folks, I sincerely hope that you all bought Ethereum when it contracted back into the 300s. I think it was as low as, what, 359, 360 here in the past week or so. I hope that you all fucking got it. And I've been talking about Ethereum, ETH. It is number 2, in my opinion, when it comes to a top of mind when asked what cryptocurrency is. ETH is the symbol. Ethereum, folks, is up today 7.62%. Current price for Ethereum is $470. $470. I hope that y'all fucking capitalized on that one. Let's go ahead and get to Chainlink, folks. Chainlink has been bebopping up and down anywhere from 15 to 20 bucks. Right now, it is at a little bit of an increase since it's taken a contraction. The symbol for Chainlink is LINK. It is up 2.13% on the day. Current price for Chainlink is $16.10 per Chainlink. Let's get to Litecoin, folks. I've always liked Litecoin. It's another OG in the cryptocurrency market. It is up 2.33% on the day. The symbol is LTC for Litecoin, and currently it is $62.51 per Litecoin. Let's take a look at EOS. I hope that y'all bought the dip on EOS, because it is up nicely today. It is up 7.17% on the day for EOS. Current price for EOS is $3.44 per EOS. I would everybody take a look at Tezos. Right now, I think that it is contracted to the point where you could probably profit an increase of $1 or $1.50 within the next 2 weeks on Tezos. That's XTZ is the symbol. Tezos is up 2.61%. Current price for Tezos is $3.37 per Tezos. Let's get to Monero, folks. Once again, we saw Monero the last time we were together. We saw it as high as, what, $105, $106? Right now, folks, it is creeping on a come up. It is up 3.07%. Monero's symbol is XMR, and current price for Monero is $95.96 per Monero. Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. Let's continue, folks. Zcash is another one that I've been suggesting everybody take a look at. It's got a privacy component, etc. It is symbol ZEC. It is up 2.94% on the day. Current price for Zcash is $82.70 per Zcash crypto. Dash is another one that I looked at, folks, because it is being accepted widely down in South America by the millions. You'd be amazed. DASH is the symbol. It is up $1.92% increase on the day. Current price for Dash is $88.30 per Dash. Let's take a look at Ethereum Classic, which is another one that I like. I think people could probably make some pretty good coin on as we continue to see this somewhat bull run emerging in crypto. ETC is the symbol. It is up 1.72% on the day. Current price for Ethereum Classic, $6.72 per Ethereum Classic. All right. Let's go ahead and get to one of my biggest holdings, QTUM or Quantum. Right now, folks, Quantum is slowly creeping up. It is a big contributor to the DeFi network. It has also introduced offline staking, which is making this very attractive. Once again, this is an Asian coin. It is widely distributed in Asia. You've got Quantum or QTUM wallets being distributed in cell phones that are being sold in Korea and other markets in Asia. So take a look at Quantum QTUM. It is up almost 3% on the day. Current price for QTUM is $3.60 per QTUM. And of course, I want to go ahead and continue to talk about 42 Coin. All right, now I'm gonna be honest with you. In the next few weeks, I'm gonna make a major buy once again on 42 Coin. I have always suggested that this coin is a great coin to hedge against any losses in the stock market. It is a great place to kind of put your crypto in a reserve type capacity. Low circulation. There's only 42 coins in circulation. And the price for 42 Coin right now is $37,644.17 per 42 Coin. And to think that yours truly bought a whole entire coin about 3 years ago for what, $1,000? Anyway, folks, that concludes the markets for your ass, folks. Okay, that concludes the markets for your ass. Now, with that being said, let me go ahead and let's unpause the donos right now. Now, the donos that are going to be coming up are the donations that came in as the show started. And then once those donos have gone through, we're going to go ahead and go back up to 5 days, taking a look at the donos that we missed over the past 5 days. Is everybody ready? Let's go ahead. Put the PC shot, or no, not the PC shot on. Unpause donos. There you go. All right, this one right here came in as the show started.
Oh no. Oh God.
Oh,
it happened again.
Jesus
My colonoscopy
Christ.
bag broke. Back to the hospital for a week. Engineer, come drive me to the and clean up my wheelchair while I'm gone.
Yeah, real funny,
can
real
be
funny.
even dearer, friends, especially
What is
when
this?
there are many,
Tassio
many
Della
of
Quist.
If the first link doesn't work, play the second.
All right, I'll take a look at that. There's Ranger Smith.
Thank you for visiting Jellystone Park in Burleson, Texas last
What?
week. I hope you enjoyed the buffet table we had, and the deluxe cabin we had with a custom
hell are you
wheelchair ramp
talking
in the
about?
entrance we made for you. Thank you from Jellystone Park, Ranger Smith.
Jellystone Park.
Buy that for $1.
And what is this? Tassio Della Quest. What the hell did you say? You said, do you ever think about a woman who decides to ride her bike to pick up her toddler from
Hey
daycare?
Ghost, my birthday was last Thursday but you missed doing a show that day. Mind singing me a
there's
happy
Art
belated
Hammond.
birthday? It would be an honor to hear it from you.
I'll take a look.
Shekels
There's
can be even
Chatelet.
dearer, friends, especially when there are many.
Wait, Tassio
many
Della
of
Quest
them.
had been...
A virtual tour of the house that Ghostler is selling.
All right, thank you. But before hours, she had 2 frozen burritos for lunch.
Go to.
All right, thank you very much, Anonymous. And as she pedals home, child in seat behind her, she rips farts into her child's face. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Jesus Christ. And what is this? Who the hell just... Horatio Nelson! What's up, dude?
I'd buy that
And
for
Horatio
$1.
Nelson doesn't
Go
ever
to
play
and
for some
enable
reason.
flash.
I'm not going to go to that, dude, all right? Sinwad, Anonymous, all right? Fuck off, all right?
I'd buy that
Here's
for
Same
$1.
Girl.
Practice what you preach, Hambone, and take care of yourself, you old boomer. Stop having to rely on us millennials to do everything for you. Clean your own soiled wheelchair.
Yeah, go fuck off. I don't need y'all for nothing. I don't know what y'all are talking about. There's Nurse Jessica.
Mr. Albin, your new hover round came in. Make sure you don't take this one down the stairs.
Yeah, real
I can't
funny.
afford another.
Real
oh no,
funny, man.
Mr. Albin, I accidentally ordered a hoverboard. It's okay. This one is the handicap-friendly edition.
Oh, a handicap hoverboard.
Oh yes, I keep.
Oh my God, it's Skunkler!
Sipping lean, big paper.
Skunkler in the house!
You know we got it locked down. Like a ball. Lately coupe with the top jam.
Welcome back, Ghost.
Hey, thank you,
Trump
dude.
2020. One is dedicated to.
All right, thank you, man. Cheers to, once again, Skunkler.
If any videos have been played before on my last dono, play this one instead.
All right, cool. I'll play that one instead, dude.
Buy that for
There's
$1.
Gino. Is that Gino? What the hell? Oh, no, excuse me. No Kings for Wakanda. My bad. No Kings for Wakanda. There's Gino. There's Gino.
What happened, Keith? Did no one chill your rosé? Were there no complimentary wheelchairs down at the mall?
Go
what happened,
fuck off.
sweetheart?
I'm fucking doing business,
Buy
all
that
right?
for $1.
I don't condone
Nigger.
this. All right, that's enough, all right? Give me a fucking break. All right, come on, Maine. All right, with that being said, let me go ahead and go back some time here so that we can get to the donos that were missed for the past 5 days. Is everybody ready? All right, here we go. This one, hold on, now this one just came in, for Christ's sake. Chatelet forgot the link. Yeah, well, you forget a lot of shit. Where did you forget the link? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, there it is. All right.
I'd buy that
I
for
see it.
$1.
All right.
Go to and enable flash.
I'm not going there, you Cincy wad. I'm not going there, dude. All
Buy
right.
that for $1.
What is this?
Oh no. Oh god. It happened again. I just soiled my wheelchair.
Oh,
Engineer,
God.
get over here and clean me up.
Oh, my
Buy
God.
that for $1.
I like how you use for your fact-checking a news site from fucking Delaware.
What are you talking about? It's
Truly
fucking
anything
Joe
bigger than
Biden's
your
hood,
local
you dumb
gas station
fuck.
news must be Democrat witchcraft.
It's Joe
I think I'd
Biden's
rather
fucking
fact check with Alex
representation,
Jones than your
you dumb
sources.
fucking shithead. Fucking Gino X 1987. You're a fucking idiot. That's where fucking Joe Biden is represented. That's why I purposely chose it, you fucking dumb fuck. That just goes to show you that even a leftist shithead like you doesn't even like the ticket that's being ran under the Democratic monarchy, you fucking dumb shit.
I'd buy that for
And
$1.
what is this? Froppy Zobra is on the 4th and will be live stream on Coat, Koat, and also on Twitch. You should relay it. I donated the picture of you to the box of gloom, so you'll be burned in the fire. Okay, that's great. Yeah, that's great. All right, with that being said, let me go ahead and play this one. This one came in 6 days ago.
Shekels
Women
can be
are
even
stinky
dearer,
holes
friends,
in the house.
especially when there are many, many of them.
A Texas capitalist talks about snakes. Meme magic?
Oh, wait
the
a minute,
video
wait a minute. No,
URL
we played
even
that
has
one on the
word
last show.
soy.
We played that one on the last show.
buy that
Jesus
for
Christ,
$1.
my apologies on
Apparently you'd rather spend the last 2 show nights shitting in your wheelchair
Oh,
all night
Jesus.
instead of doing a show.
that.
Or
I'm
did you end
fucking
up
making
collapsing
money,
your
you
trailer from
idiot.
pulling its walls out with
I'm
that
selling my house.
$80,000
I
iPod
could
with
clear
plays?
175, you dumb fuck.
I'd buy that
Fucking
for
crippler's
$1.
dirty wheelchair. What is this? Can I lick your wap? Dude, fuck you, dude. You guys are sick, man. You guys are a bunch of sick fucking perverts.
I'd buy
And,
that for
what's this
$1.
joke?
What does Ghost and Jacob Blake have in common? They're both cripples and need wheelchairs, lol.
Yeah, real funny, you dumb fucking idiot.
buy
That was a
that for
shekel
$1.
goblin.
Hello, Ghost. I want you to grab a cheese grater and shave my pussy like it's cold meat in a deli, then you can
Oh,
pick out my
Jesus
tubes and eat
Christ.
them.
I'm sorry, dude.
I'd buy
I'm
that
sorry
for
that these people are this sick,
Fat man, where were you Saturday? You were supposed to show up for Saturday night China show.
Fuck
Fatty
you.
fat man bitch ass shithead fuck fat ass fat mother fat man fatty
Yeah,
big
you know
ugly
what?
man
Fuck
who annoys
you,
me in my
Vice
dreams at
Chairman
night
Fried
asshole
Rice,
fat
you
fatty
fucking
fucker
piece
fat
of
man.
shit. All right, go fuck off.
Shekels can be even dearer, friends, especially
Go
when there
piss
are many,
off.
many of them.
Some early 90s music for you, Ghost.
Some early 90s music. All right, I appreciate it. Hold on. Are we effing here? Are we effing, for fuck's sake? Jesus Christ. All right, can you just refresh? Yeah, thank you. Fucking refresh, you fucking morons. Jesus Christ. All right, this is the first one. The Women Are Stinky Holes one, we already played. It was the last one on the show. This is the first one we're going to play. Let's go ahead At Sushi Saka. And by the way, Vice Chairman Fried Rice, go fuck yourself. I'll blindfold you with dental floss, all right? All right, this one is at Sushi Sakahari here. 5 days
Shekels
ago.
can be
All
even
right, 5 days
dearer,
ago.
friends,
There it is.
Especially when there are many, many of them.
American metal has always been an inspiration. This has a chick singer and is actually surprisingly impressive. Enjoy and regards.
Well, I'll take a look at that. This one just came in right now, all right?
We all know you make your money here. Stop acting like a big shot and go fact check Delaware news some more.
What are you talking about? It's fucking
Shekels
Joe
can be
Biden's
even
fucking
dearer,
hometown, you
friends,
dumb
especially
shit.
when there are many,
And here's the
many
happy
of
merchant.
them.
What up, Ghost? Been looking into more of this QAnon shit. Some of it seems like complete bullshit. The Vatican stuff, on the other hand, seems pretty fucking believable. Cheers.
Happy merchant, I'll be honest with you, it's bullshit. And you forgot your link. Happy merchant, you forgot your link. Ghost WAP, Ron Jeremy did nothing wrong. Go fuck a Ron Jeremy.
How's that $80,000 iPad with pulleys going?
Can y'all fuck
Were you able
off?
to get that up on the wall of your
All right,
trailer?
it's not 80. All right, whatever, asshole. Here's Mike Hawk.
Welcome back, Ghost.
Hey, hold on.
Glad to have you here
we're
tonight.
getting. Hold on.
Good
wait
luck
a minute.
with the rest of your week.
Hold on.
I hope
hold on.
everything goes smoothly
Jesus
for you.
Christ.
Pouring
hold
a
on.
drink
hold
now
on.
to enjoy with the
Hold
show. Shout out to
on.
the IC and Thunderdome.
Hold on. Hold on. Stop, dude. All right. I'm getting
Democrats
fucking.
will win in a landslide because mail-in ballots will let them steal elections like it's 1960 all over
right,
again.
black pills for you. It ain't gonna happen. Can everybody stop donating for fuck's sake, dude?
I understand, Ghost. You were too busy unboxing and playing with your new
All right,
giant
yeah,
gym
great,
Kindle to
SD Mike.
broadcast.
Fuck off, dude. All right. Look, we're unfortunately dropping frames here, and Jesus, please. I mean, it's my first day back here, and now all of a sudden this is gonna start happening now. This shit's gonna start fucking. Oh God, man. Oh, I don't like doing this show anymore. I fucking hate doing this fucking show, man. You know, if it isn't you fucking dickheads. All right, if it isn't you fucking dickheads with all your fucking trolling bullshit and all that, it's this fucking shit. Stop donating, you fucking pieces of shit. I'm fucking tired, man. Yeah, $85,000 tablet computer, whatever. All right? All right, look, donos are paused, dude. All right?
How about you
All
read
right.
my diamonds and shout me out?
Go fuck off,
Biden
dude.
2020.
All right, I'm pausing donos, dude. Fucking no more donos. Fucking pause the shit. Pause the goddamn donos, man. All right? Look, I haven't broadcasted in almost a week, dude. And here I am. I'm coming on this fucking stupid fucking guy. Oh, God, man. I'm telling you, man, fucking D-Live, dude. I mean, serious. This has got to be D-Live. I'm sorry. This is so fucked up. This is so fucked up, dude. Oh, my God. And now what? Now what? Now we're just fucking. Now the internet is fucked. Is that it? Now, is that it? Oh man, I should have just taken the fucking day off, dude. Seriously, I mean, for fuck's sake, I'm so fucking tired, dude. I'm so fucking tired. I think I should just take a fucking month off from this fucking show, dude. I am so fucking tired of doing this fucking show. I want to be honest with you. I'm not even kidding. I'm so fucking tired of doing this fucking show, man. I'm so fucking tired. I am so fucking tired of doing this shit, man. I don't know what to say, dude. I don't know what the fuck's going on, all right? I have no fucking idea. No fucking idea, man. I mean, for fuck's sake. I don't know what the fuck's... Oh, God. I really hate doing this fucking show, dude. I am not fucking... Maybe I should just take it off, dude. Maybe I should just take the fucking rest of the day off. I'll get to these donos at another day or some shit. I'm not putting up with this bullshit. All right, I'm not putting up with all this blip bullshit, dude. I'm fucking tired of this crap. And it happens every fucking time that I'm on this D-Live shit. Oh my God. Fuck! damn it, I'm so tired of this shit, man. I don't know what to do. I have no idea. I'm gonna end the fucking stream, dude. Fuck this shit. Alright, I'm ending this shit, dude. Alright? I am ending this fucking shit. I am so tired of this fucking, you know, I do a lot for D-Live over here, you know what I mean? I bring a lot of shit to the table for D-Live over here, and this is it. This is it, for fuck's sake. Are you fucking kidding me, man? I'm not doing this, all right? I'm not doing this. I'm not playing this game, all right? I'm not playing this fucking game, dude, all right? Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, it's not me, dude. It is not me. It is not my fucking goddamn connection. It's purely D-Live. It's purely D-Live. I'm done, dude. I'm fucking done, man. All right, I'm done. I'm done, dude. I'm done. Here, I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm done. I'll be back Thursday. I'm done. I'm fucking done with this shit.